Welcome everyone to today's demo of iBwave design. We're going to cover the Stencil Library. These will help you throughout your building modeling process and more, help standardize 3D objects within the organization, create cover pages once and never have to do them again, and many more use cases. Let's get into it. We have our repository here, the local with all our folders and all the stencils in it. Under each stencil, you have a little preview of what is saved. For some stencils, you may want to save it with a picture to give you a better idea of what it is. This these trucks. So it's really a folder repository with all of your stencil clips saved. All right, now how do we save a stencil or create a stencil? Here I have an example of a rack. I have modeled a very basic rack. Let's take a look at it right here. A very basic design for this video, some metal bars and some plates to make up an empty rack. I've selected all the objects in here, everything together that I want to save. Now I go here, I select the folder I want to save into. I have the warehouse folder selected conveniently. The plus button here will create the new clip from your selected items. Dialog box opens, you name it the way you want to. I'll name it racks and put in some dimensions so I can remember the next time that I want to use it, which dimension these racks are. As you can see, I have already many saved on the side. This one is 10.5 by 1.5 by 7 meters. And as you can see, it just got added under my warehouse folder. So I've been working hard and I've created many racks here. And once I create these, I don't need to create them again. That's the beauty of this feature. So next time I have to work on a warehouse or any type of project that needs some racks, I have my racks with their dimension already saved. In this video, we're using a warehouse as a demo, but this stencil could work for airports, offices, stadiums, whatever common 3D object you foresee, use it more than once. It's worth saving it as a stencil so you never have to model it again. That's the beauty of it. Now that I have my stencils ready, I'll use some. This 10.5, I believe, goes here. Then if I want to add the next one here, which is a 12.5 meter one, how do? I select my stencil that I want to. So I have the racks 12 by 5 selected. Two ways I can paste it, either using the paste button here, which saves it from the last place I created it, but it's not too convenient because I wanted to place it exactly on top of my image here, right? So I can delete this and paste it this other way. As I have my stencil selected, I can go ahead, right click, my mouse will represent the top left position of the stencil, top left corner. I do paste selected stencil to plan, and it's placed exactly there. I have more racks here. If I want to continue, I can go ahead and grab those as well. These are the 17 by 5. I'll just paste a few here for demonstration purposes. I have some small ones here. Those are the 3.5s. Let's put a few here as well. I believe this is the 14. Could it be? Yes. 2, 3 here. And just like that, I placed a couple of racks under a minute and saved some time. Now this structure will have some columns. Columns could be a very tedious thing to model as it's a small curved walls used to do these columns. So you don't want to waste too much time on it. I've created one before, but a diameter of 0.4 meter. If I needed more, I can take the time to create different dimensions with different materials. But once I create once, it will be good to use forever. So let's place some columns. Let's say I want to place one here, place another one here, here, the final one here. Now, how does this look like? Let's take a look at the 3D plan. As simple as efficient as that. All my racks have been placed, the perfect dimension. Quickly, I have my columns placed as well. And I could be ready to design my network.